What is up, guys? Your boy Ed from Undefeated. You already know. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a deck profile of a deck that I just recently played. I tried playing this deck a little bit different from how I've been playing it recently. I normally have been going for a Spright Brave kind of build, and then just the other day I also tried out at locals Spright Dinos, and that was cool and that was fun. But I wanted to just go for like pure, more simplistic Spright build, and this is more Spright and very lenient with just Bystials. So I wanted to do something different. I like it a lot, and I think it came out really well. I got 4th place at this tournament. It wasn't too bad, but I think that overall, I think the deck performed really well. I think that the deck is actually really good, and I like it a lot. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting us off with the deck profile, of course, we gotta get started with our Spright monsters, because what kind of Spright deck is it without a Spright monsters? Of course, we have all 3 copies of blue. Blue just being the, honestly, not the best. I think Jet's still better, but just blue being so good to help you link climb and just to get there whenever you really need to. But 3 copies of blue, I think, should be pretty standard. 3 copies of Jet. And then, of course, 1 and 1 red and carrot. I haven't considered playing more of them. I think that it's fine at what it's at right now, as in 1-1. I've wished I've had another red before, but I don't think that it really is that necessary. So, therefore, I think just 3-3-1-1. 3-3-1-1 is more than enough. Continuing off with the rest of the stuff, this is going to be a 1-card combo, believe it or not, but we still play in this deck. I think in most of the Spright decks that I'm going to be playing now, Cyber's Gadget is going to be the biggest staple of the deck. I think that this card is just so good, being a 1-card combo, allowing you to sprint, foolish something, and then still be able to play through. I do have to show you guys when I get to my extra deck that there was a couple cards that I didn't play, as in like yesterday, like I had them in my deck and I just never used them, and I decided to cut them from now on, and I will tell you what they were once we get there. But this with a 1-card combo, so good. Continuing off, we're gonna do double Swap Frog. Swap Frog, really good. I think it allows you to be able to just get that toad every time. Even if you open it up and you open up one of your anglers, I think it still allows you to have goddamn full combo, if I would say so. Full combo is just 1 frog, one angler, or 1 Cybers by itself, whatever it is that you need, right? Continuing on, I do play the 3 Beavers, of course. I like Nimble Beaver a lot. I think that it just kind of helps being able to play better than when people used to play like what was the other card? Give me a second. Complete brain fart. It was Deep Sea Diva, and I had to really think about it, because I just think that it just helps out so much better now, because having this and this be a whole package is just so much better. And then Diva by itself was just Diva. Wasn't great. We're gonna go ahead and wrap these monsters up, and we're gonna continue with the next set of monsters, of course. This is very monster heavy, so don't be surprised. Continuing on, of course, we do have double Magna Hut. I'm not a believer of the 3 Magna Huts and then like less than everything else. I do like the double Magna Hut, double everything else. Just a really big believer of the 2 ofs. So I'm playing 2-2-2. I think with Photon Hypernova coming out now, I am probably going to be playing 1 of these and then 2 Dracos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I'm probably only going to be playing 1 and then 2 of the other one, Ball Drake now, because I really like the 2 ofs a lot. I think it doesn't conflict, because it doesn't allow you to open up 2 of the same all the time. So you would normally open up 1 and 1, or 1 and 1, or 1 and 1. You know the strategy. But I just really like not opening up the same ones all the time, and not so many of them at a time. Sometimes I open up 2 and I think that's already too many, but it helps out and it works out. But I never open up like more than 2, which is perfect, honestly. Continuing on, shout out to Juan, who let me borrow his Fenrir's. I think I've had these for like maybe like 2 to 3 weeks now. Ever since I started playing Fenrir in this deck, I've been topping with the Spright deck. I'm not gonna say that Fenrir has been the card that has changed the consistency or the way that the deck plays to make me top or anything like that. I don't think I've had a single match that Fenrir has just out flat given me. I think that Fenrir has helped when it has came up, but I haven't had a match where I've had to say, yeah, I honestly dedicate this match to Fenrir because he got me the win. It's never been anything like that, but shout out to Fenrir because he's there. I just upped it up from 2 to 3. I've been trying it out at 3 now that I'm not playing that whole Brave package. But yeah, reasons why I've cut the Brave package is because I wanted to cut down the amount of cards in the deck. I am a really big believer that if you're playing the Brave package, just to not be able to see your Draco back on opening hand or like your Fateful on opening hand, you would normally have to play more cards, which is something that was true when I was playing the Brave package. I was playing about 49 cards to 50 cards most of the time, and then now I am playing 45, but that's just a personal decision at this point. It's not because I don't want to see like a bunch of little ones. Like, none of these cards are Gardenas. All of them by themselves have an equal trade-off. Being able to do this, like I've had a match against one of my close friends recently where I activated, like, I think it was Druid's Worm, and then so he went like Druid's Worm targeted my thing, and then I went Druid's Worm target that one thing that he's targeting, and then he would just have to shuffle it back in, and we both keep it in hand, and it just kept on going like that for like 2 to 3 turns because he kept on shuffling my stuff in. But I think that helped out a lot because it's an equal trade-off, it's a body on the field, and it just it's kind of crazy. Continuing on, I do play Ibli. I've been playing Ibli for the longest time now. I've gone through many of different packages and gameplays and styles of play, builds and stuff, where I just can't find a reason to cut Ibli out of my deck. I do have a foreign Ibli, by the way, that matches all of my cards because most of my cards are either Euro or foreign, right? Fenrir specifically, now mine, of course. But I just can't play the foreign one that I have because I can't remember who gave it to me, by the way. Shout out, I think it was Brayden. But I just can't do it because if I were to play that, then people would always sit there and read my Ibli. People need to learn what Ibli does. So yeah, shout out to everybody else who doesn't know what Ibli does. Thank you for not knowing and allowing me to summon this card out and link it away and then get it to your side of the field, of course. And then you giving it back to me in my graveyard, and then me elfing it back, doing an IP Masquerena to give it back to you and whatnot, right? That's exactly how that works. Continuing on, I play double Effect Veiler. I would play triple Effect Veiler, but I just feel like there are other cards in here that are just a lot more necessary in this deck, in this build. So that's the reason why I am playing only 2 instead of 3. Of course, to wrap up the hand traps and the monsters, it's going to be triple Ash. Very beautiful secret Ash. It has to be a reprint. I wish it wasn't. But yeah, secret Ash, very good. I think the secret Ash is just a lot better than the common, of course, because Ash can negate like a lot more things than the common card does. Funny, just a little meme right there. Ha ha ha! But yeah, Ash is just so good. It's actually gotten me out of a lot of situations. I was playing this kid the other day, and I think it was actually a kid. He went normal summon Robina. I said imperm. He goes, okay. He goes, hand destruction, card destruction, one of those. And I was like, oh man. Thank God I opened up Ash. I had a really good hand. I was not allowing that card. I was not allowing that hand to get destroyed. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue with the spells. Shout out to that kid. It was a cool kid. I impermed his Robina twice and he lost, but he was a cool kid. Continuing on to triple starter. Starter can be cut in this deck because it's all about the 2s here. It's very different to when I was playing Atom Emancipators. Shout out to the people who remember me playing Atom Emancipators, of course. When I was playing Atom Emancipator Spright, I don't think it was about special summoning a bunch of 2s. It was more or less having a special summon a bunch of monsters and then at the very end special summon a couple of level 2s, so then I can make a giant, bring out a Spright blue, getting my jet, and then getting a smashers so I can banish and not necessarily having to worry about the starter, of course. So I think in this situation it's very different because you're going to need it, and it's standard, of course. Continuing on, the one smashers, because if I had a second French smashers, I would probably cite it. JK, I don't know, but maybe. The one card that people keep telling me to cut, and it's call by. It's a go first or go second deck, it doesn't matter. As you can see, I have 3 well, you haven't gone there, but I have the 2 effect Veilers, the 3 Ash, which already are hand traps, and then I have the 6 Bystials, which that already makes it 11. And once we get to the imperms, you will see that I'm also playing imperms, so that makes it about 14 hand traps in this whole deck. So I don't know why people would say not to play the call by, because I don't want to get hand trapped. I want to hand trap people. I don't want to get hand trapped. Continuing on, for when I do get hand trapped, triple tactical talents. Shout out to my boy Jason. Everybody knows strongman Jason Hutcherson. I loved my trip with him at Vegas. That was the coolest thing ever. And then I saw him at other places that we've gone to, like Chicago. Super cool guy. I love traveling with this guy. I've also gone to like I think it was like Fort Worth with him. Love that guy. But I had a funny interaction with him. He started just hitting tiers on my turn, on my name, and I was like, oh man, I hate this. This is gonna be killer. I hate it. And then he summoned out a Draco Stapelia, and I was just like, whoa, wow. I would have died if I didn't have that TTT in hand, because I had the TT and I took the Draco Stapelia and I linked it away, and bada beam bada boom, here you go. I won that game. That was cool. But shout out to him. I thought that was a really cool interaction. I was not a big believer of TTTs. More recently, I think maybe 2, but I don't know how I'm feeling at 3, so I'm just going to keep playing 3 till it tells me not to anymore. Foolish Burial, because I still can't get over Angler being just such a good card to be able to hit out of your hand or hit out of your deck and just start comboing off. Shout out to all of those tier players who hit the Angler from the top of my deck. Insert Kiet saying, yeah. You know, I think it's awesome. It's just free. It's free, honestly. Triple Imp. Shout out to everybody who's falling to these German imps. I wish they were French. At this point, I just want all my stuff to be French because I want to be like Daddy Danton one day. I think it's funny. He just said that, oh, people want to be like him so bad because everybody's picking up French. It's just what's available here in Houston, sir. Continuing on to the extra deck. The extra deck I do love very much, and I've been changing it a lot recently. The one card that I recently took out was, or it's 2 cards actually. It was Mosquito and Zeus. So keep that in mind. I will tell you guys what I've replaced in the deck for them. But Mosquito and Zeus have been completely taken out of this deck. I'm not too worried about it. There's many things that I can do with this deck. Continuing, Lingaribo for the full combo with, you already know, Cyber's Gadget. Next, I like Pit Knight a lot. So for the people who don't know what Pit Knight does, is when a monster who activates his effect that he points to, so the monster that he points to, and he activates his effect, so it doesn't have to be my monster, it can be your monster too. So when a monster that he points to activates his effect, I can imperm a card on the field, basically. So yeah, congratulations. For the people who have fallen under Elf with this, you're too good. Codebreaker. This is the card I just threw in here. Codebreaker is good to get over Baguska. Now that I am not playing Draco back, I believe Codebreaker might just be super necessary to get over the Baguska. I can't remember. Oh, I think I smashed her Baguska the other day, and that's how I got over it, but it's just because I opened the smashers. Besides that, I think I would have lost that game, so I needed this for sure. Now the other thing that I've changed in this deck, so the second card, so it's like basically one of them was Zeus, the other one was like Mosquito. Damn, my sleeve has like a little thing inside, and it's just kind of egging me. Let me take a break.
Before we continue with today's video, don't forget to go check out my sponsors from Dank Rituals. They have some of the coolest playmats, deck boxes, oversleeves, even dice. They just came out with their brand new travel bag, and it is beautiful. I love it, and you guys will definitely love it yourselves. Make sure you guys click the link down in the description to go check them out.
All right, cool. So my sleeve just had like a little dust in it, and it was just very noticeable, and it was kind of annoying me. But like I said, so I took out the Mosquito, and I also took out Seuss to decide to play a second Sprint. Yeah, funny decision. I'm not 100% sure on how I feel about it, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm very much into just trying and see what happens. Sometimes I feel as if I can't use Angler, or I shouldn't, or I don't have the ability for Angler, but I sometimes feel like I still need to send something to the grave to then be able to elf it back. And sometimes I also just sprint to get like a combo going, and it's not necessarily a combo, but sometimes it's just to be able to get my giant to be stronger. And sometimes I don't feel like wasting other links, and I think that maybe the best thing to do is just go into a sprint and see what happens from there. So that's what I'm trying out. I think second sprint might just come in handy from now on. Continuing to double elf. I still think elf is really good at 2 of. I would like to play it at 3, but there's other things that of course I am trying out, as in like the Code Breaker is the first time I'm trying it out, and then Sprint at 2. Sprint at 2 might just go back to 1 and then play a third elf. We don't ever know, but this is where we're at right now. Continuing with Dark. Dark, you guys already know, if you're playing the Bystial package, Dark is just really good. It allows you to do a couple of various things. I don't like whenever I have multiple Bystials on the board and then all I can really go into as link-wise is like a Dark. It just kind of makes me sad. So I'm actually considering playing the rank 6 Wallog. Can you toss me that card right there? Yeah. It's okay. So everybody knows this card. I'm still considering on playing this card here in Spright. I haven't seen anybody play Spright with this card yet. I also don't check out every single person's deck list ever. But so shout out to the guy, I think his name is Joseph, who shipped me these Euro ones. They were super cheap, and I was very excited to get these Euro ones. I think I paid like a couple of cents on the dollar, maybe $1 for the set, something like that. I can't remember, but super cheap, very affordable, and I think it's a really good card. I'm considering on cutting something from the extra deck. I don't know if it's gonna be the Sprint or something, but maybe playing that card later on. I can't cut Dark yet. I wish I kind of could, but Dark still does get me out of a lot of pickles. Continuing with the last Link 2 that I played, because I do like this deck as a Link 2 toolbox kind of thing a lot more. The Masquerena is just very good. It just gets me out of a lot of situations. I think it's really cool. It's just very handy whenever I need to unicorn or whenever I need to Avermax, and a lot of people can't get over Avermax. Honestly, they really can't get over Avermax. Continuing with, of course, Nightmare Unicorn. Nightmare Unicorn just being the bounce. Access Code Talker allowing me to honestly FTK, or I'm sorry, not FTK, but OTK on my turn. Access Code just being so good. Just definitely a really good card. The one card I had recently cut and I had to throw back into here was Avermax. I wanted to cut Avermax because I just couldn't find situations where I needed it. And so then I had like 2 times in a row where I topped at locals. I didn't need it. And then the 3rd time I played at locals, I start losing, and I realized, whoa, those were the times that I needed it. Maybe on that other tournament I didn't, but the future tournaments after that I did, and I was just like, oh, man, don't cut this card. This card is actually really good. I was advised to put it back in, and it was good advice. I put it back in, and it helped me out a lot. I was advised to play TTT over Desires. I originally didn't like it, but now that I'm not playing the Brave package, I just see the potential in playing TTT so much more now. Avermax also just being so much better to play. For the last 3 cards, of course, I have Double Giant. Giant still really good. You should definitely be playing 2 ofs. And then Toad because I do play the swap engine. I don't know how everybody feels about playing Spright. I don't know how everybody sides. I kind of want to show my side, but I don't really want to. I still have some things in there that are kind of some things that I'm cooking and people don't know about. I'll be cooking in the kitchen real quick. I'll be in the lab, just kind of doing my thing, and I don't want to show off. It's these many. It's about 7 cards. It's a spice. It's something that I'm hiding for the moment. I want to do really good at a really big event or a really big tournament to be able to show you guys that. But for now, I am going to show you the other half of my deck, which is, let's see, 6, 7, 8 cards, because I already have 7 aside, of course. So Mind Control, and of course Cambio de Fidelidad, which is Change of Heart. Such a good card. I like it a lot. Carta Mágica, so you know it's that really old school one. I like it a lot. I can't remember where I got that one, and I just love foreign stuff. So much that I have foreign English. So I have Euro English, sorry. This one is, oops, sorry. This one's German, and then this one's Spanish. So I have like almost one of each language for my Dark Rulers. I like those a lot. Shout out to Castro. I think he helped me pick these up. I just really wanted to play different stuff. And then evenly match a Forces and Gaules. What are these? These are German, aren't they? No, these are French. Nice. Yeah, I picked these up from Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. He comes over to Houston every once in a while, every couple of weeks. He brings a couple of foreign stuff with him every time he comes over, and I just love it. But yeah, this is my deck profile. I tried going in depth a little bit more for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really like this deck a lot. I think it has so much potential, even whenever the next format hits in like a week or so, right? I'm trying to post a bunch of videos that I have from this previous meta, of course, before Photon Hypernova comes out. Once Photon Hypernova comes out, I'm going to try to get a couple of matches so you guys can see it and experience it, and hopefully that will be something that you guys will enjoy.
Alright guys, before we continue with today's video, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about my newest giveaway, which is for this BLS Funko Pop. I am very excited to announce that at 2,900 subscribers, I will be giving away this pop. There is a video already up on my channel. The link will be down in the description. Make sure you guys go comment, I want the BLS pop, I want the BLS, in order for you guys to be able to enter this giveaway. Thank you. Alright guys, so let me know what you guys think down below. Like I said, I have a bunch of matches that I will be recording for you guys. I'm super excited for Photon Hypernova coming out. I will be trying to hit my local scene so we can get some sneak peeks. I don't know if this is going to be posted before or after sneak peek for Photon Hypernova comes out, but Photon Hypernova will be coming out on a Saturday, the week before the 9th. So I'm assuming if it's gonna be the 9th, I think it's like a Thursday, so tomorrow would be like the 3rd or something. I don't know, not 100% sure, but I will be trying to post this video before, if not right after a sneak peek. Super excited. I will be trying to post short videos, and then just extended videos of me opening up boxes. Hopefully we can get some Starlights on video. Super excited about that. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please turn on the bell notification. I am trying to go live most Sundays if I can. I will be attempting this Sunday, so hopefully you guys can join me. I don't know when this video is, but I'm going to be attempting Sundays. Shout out to everybody for watching me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget that I have a Facebook group called Yu-Gi-Oh! Elites of Each. If you guys want to join us, all you got to do is just click the link down in the description. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to join our Elites of Each family. And I'll see you guys on the next video.